What will you never tolerate? Overcrowded stores. It makes me crazy and deeply uncomfortable. I prefer to get stuff done as early as possible. Being called a liar. It's got me into trouble with managers a few times. Owners. You share some great news? They have better news. You share some bad news? No. Their life is far worse. They deserve your pity. Willful ignorance. People who refuse to learn, acknowledge or accept something to avoid having to change their worldview. Bonus answer. People who try to disprove your argument by forcing you into a hypothetical question predicated upon you being wrong. E.g. Would you still say that red is better than blue if blue could cure cancer? No. But blue can't cure cancer. Your point is moot. Forcing me to agree with you in a manufactured case does not make your point in the real world. Being accused of something that I did not do. The most trivial of wrongful accusations gets my blood boil. People who are involved in Ponzi scams. If you want to hang out, I'm cool. But if you try to hang out to get me involved in your bullshit scheme, understand I will cut you out of my life. People who think that they are masterminds, but in reality they are stupid as FCK. People who make fun of other people for things they know they are insecure about. Passive aggressive people, unless it's a joke. Every passive aggressive person I have ever met and tried to tolerate for as long as I could turned out to be complete garbage. Every single time. I'm not tolerating that anymore. If you want to be cool with me, be honest with me. Slow fast checkout. Arrogant, self-entitled people who think they are the shit and everyone should see them as better. Someone who is condescending. Not even trying to improve something that could trivially be improved. If something is shit and you know how to fix it, fucking fix it. People clicking their fingers at me to do something. Chances are if you do, I won't end up doing it. I absolutely hate it when people point it out, when people are embarrassed or blushing and say look Thea going rodo Thea getting embarrassed. Why would you do that? It is just cruel. What are you getting out of commenting on people being embarrassed? Those that are far too lazy to use their indicators. It is the epitome of laziness. People who play music loudly in public places. Cheating at board games. It is not a big deal comparing it to some of these things. Damn though, it is so annoying. People that don't put shopping carts away when someone does not close my room door after entering. People not flushing in public restrooms. I've had enough of their shit. How you out of puts to abs which are both either 5 seconds long or unskippable. People asking me a question, then not listening to my answer. What do you want to eat? I could go for some Burger King, now we're going with pizza instead. Why ask if you don't give a fuck? Someone yelling at me for zero justification. I fucked up badly and boss had a bad day and yells at me. Understandable. Drill sergeant yells at me for fucking up. Understandable. My friend I used to enjoy being around before he screamed his head off at me over a video game. Fuck off. Littering. There is no reason to do it. Influencers online promoting diets, skinny teas, and other deity sort of items, and other unhealthy behaviors onto their young, impressionable fan base. No. I'm 100% for healthy, balanced lifestyles and eating in a nutritious way, but laxative, caffeinable teas and 1000 calorie plans are never appropriate to be promoting to 14-year-olds. Never, ever. That is damaging AF. Especially for kids whose bodies are still growing, developing. Child abuse. A. People who drive slowly in the fast lane. Or B. Those who don't pull over in mountain roads when there is a trail of cars behind them. Edit. C. Tailgaters. Fucking tailgaters. Man. Seriously, please like and subscribe and comment something nice for your favorite Reddit slave. People being rude to customer service. People who cancel plans last minute or during the time we had planned. It is amazing how many responsible adults do this. Edit, with exceptions of course. If you have mental/physical health issues or a job that causes last minute flaking, then I can tolerate it. It still helps if you give a warning ahead of time though. This comment below mine. Molesters. Cruelty to animals. Drunk driving. Scientology. Fuck your fake bullshit that allows you to avoid taxes, intimidate and kidnap people, disappear people and con millions upon millions of dollars out of those searching for a sense of community. A narcissist. Never again. I will immediately find a way to remove them from my life. People who disrespect basic common courtesy. Example, the teenager who spat in a public jacuzzi I was in the other day. I gave him a decent reminder not to do it again. Fucking gross. My first award. Thanks anonymous redditor. Entitled people. Every time I read a story from that sub, the first thing I think is, why did you even stay in that situation? Tell them to fuck off and walk away. Sadly, I've done it before. Mainly to my dad's wife, not my mom. Texting while driving. Worse is when people talk about it and say something like we all do it. No. Shithead. We don't. Lots of us are responsible and stay focused on the road. Hypocrisy. Being yelled at. I got enough of that shit all throughout childhood. I promised myself I would never let anyone yell at me again. Abuse of anyone or any other living thing in my presence. I don't care if I know you or not. If I see any blatant abuse I will intervene. Lactose. Celebrity worship. I can't tolerate someone being a know-it-all or constantly one-upping everyone. Chewing loudly. I try to ignore it and remind myself how petty I'm being, but it's just involuntarily rage-inducing. I don't usually say anything, but I put earbuds in or leave the area. Pooping in the shower. Bullshit office meetings. Being spoken over when I am talking. Intolerance. Good old Popper paradox. Their https://yao2b/qj880 to Kizarem are only two things I cannot stand in this world: people who are intolerant of other people's cultures, and the Dutch. A furry with a swastika armband. People who spoil movies. People who are rude to service staff. People who abuse animals. People who abuse children. Infidelity.